Hello, welcome everyone. We have been studying about advanced construction systems. So we studied about the construction methods. Now let us go for one of the important aspects, the construction equipments. So now we know that whenever there is a huge construction project going on, or even for the smaller scale project, we have a lot of different equipments that are used while doing the construction. There are equipments, there are vehicles, there are tools, etc. So we will talk about the various equipments and vehicles that are required for large scale construction projects. So why do we need to study this? If the proper equipment is being used, or an appropriate equipment has been used, it will contribute to the good economy, good quality of construction. It will look at the proper safety of the construction labor, or whichever human beings are involved in that construction on that site. So it will also be useful for a speedy construction and a timely completion of a project. So the equipments, they are used for, kind of maybe even for building constructions, also for highway kind of projects, the road constructions, the irrigation projects, the power projects, etc. So there is almost 50 to 30% of the total project cost is being accounted towards the equipment and the machinery that is being used in a project. So we will try to classify them under few categories. Okay. So we have earth moving equipments, we have construction vehicles, we have material handling equipments, we have construction equipments that are used for actual construction process. Then we have tunneling equipments which are used for specific tunnel constructions. So there can be, several types which can be classified on the base of their techniques. They can be classified under because of their purpose or types of even brands, etc. So let us now see these five main sections in detail. We need not focus on each and every part of these equipments, but we should be able to understand or classify which one should be used where. So there, when I say earth moving, then there are a lot of variations that are possible, and accordingly a lot of different equipments will be used. Now, if we see what is the use of these excavators, if I say excavators, then they are, most commonly used for in the construction industry. So there are a lot of uses of it, like it has been used for digging of trenches, holes or foundations, then use it for demolitions. There are material handling on the site. There is general grading or landscaping that is to be done. This one has its base is very strong and has a flexibility to walk over or travel over undulations in the surfaces. So that is why it is, and its self weight is so much that it allows the we know this cantilever kind of functioning, which because of its self weight, it can carry that extra load from its handling unit. So the lifting and placing of heavy materials like earth or even bars or pipes is done by using this one. Then there is mining, especially, but not only open pit mining, but even the river dredging can be done using this one. Then further, if we see graders or loaders, the graders are mostly used for road construction, and also for maintenance of dirt roads, and there are these gravel roads. For them this grader is very useful, and there is a blade between the two front and end part of this vehicle, which allows that earth to level down, right? Earth or any material that is being laid is to level down. So that is why it is more used in the road constructions. Then loaders, if we see, they are also very common and frequently used. So they are used for mostly demolition of waste or any gravel or raw minerals, etc. And there is it's also onto another type of machinery, such as dump truck load, etc. For using such works also it is used. Then there are different types of loaders again, according to their functioning and their capacity of use. Then there is something called as bulldozers. You all have heard this since childhood and seen it also at some times. So it is a crawler, Okay, it's kind of a continuous track tractor with a substantial metal plate which fitted to push the large amount of soil or sand or dirt. Okay, so but this the blade for which is being used to push this large amount of load is quite big in its length. So at one time it can remove or take out lot of material in its claw. Okay, using the claw mechanism, it pushes back and forward the material that is required. It also loses the densely compacted material. Then we have trenchers to carry out the ditches or trenches. Then we have scrapers which will scrape out the for in the mining or construction or even agricultural purposes where earth moving is mostly carried out. There this one is used. So there are shovels. So there, according to the need, there are specific equipments that are provided. So this was about earth moving. Now if we see in the construction vehicles, so there will be tippers, there will be dumpers, there will be trailers. So according to what material is to be carried and its gravity or weight, it will be applied. Sorry, dumpers, they are mostly used for moving the soil or material from one place to another at the site. But if we see trailers and tankers, they have very specific use. Trailers will be larger in its in their length, so if there are like longer pipes or any such material then to be transported for a very long distance, then the trailers are used. Then tankers will be for a material which are more in liquid state or semi-liquid state, so such for, or even gases, cargo, etc. Then the liquefied loads are carried by tankers. Okay, so this was about construction vehicles. So now if we see, there is a lot of material handling happening on the site. Now when there is material handling, like moving some materials from in the same site, then there will be different equipments that are used. So now for example, let us consider a very high rise building in Bombay is under construction, and there is pre-stressed beams that are to be transported from ground level to level 40th. Then we will need a crane that is being installed at a level which is the anchor of which will pick that beam from level 0 to level 41 and whatever level that we require. So now, so that is why crane is used in such cases. Then instead of humans, if where the humans cannot carry the loads at a higher heights, that time the cranes are preferred. Then there are conveyors when the load is being to be carried horizontally in the same site. Then these conveyors, they are useful. Then we have hoists, we have forklifts, which are these lifts which can be of different types. One can take the material from different levels of the building in the height, and the other lifts can be with a vehicle construction which will carry the load from one point to another of the site by using a motorway. Then further, if these were the material handling equipments, then for actual construction, there are equipments like concrete mixing equipment, we have compactors, pavers, etc. So concrete mixture, when it is to be done, that time this concrete mixer is being used. Now this will be varying in scales. It can, according to the amount of concrete to be mixed at one time in the site. So there can be also more than one equipment can be installed in the site depending upon the spread of your construction. Then the compactors or vibrators are also used for compaction at different soil. Then for slab level, the vibrators will be used. Then we will have pavers for construction of the roads. Then the road rollers can be used to compact the road further. Now if we see now when there is a more complex kind of construction, for example tunnel making, then the tunneling equipment is a very specific equipment that is used, which has a road header machine and it has a boom type of road header. So it will be very powerful to cut the rock through and then form a tunnel. In the same process, we have tunnel boring machines also, which have higher powers, and they are frequently used for excavating longer tunnels. So also the these equipments, they have a lot of power that is to be used. So these are used for very complex geological environment, and they include rock or soil and mixed, and they also are interfaced at the different levels. So the rock bursting is done by using these squeezing and swelling of grounds, highly rocks, fractured surfaces, then the shear and fault zones. All these places, these tunneling equipments will be used. So now this and many more such equipments are used in construction, especially when we talk about advanced constructions. Okay, so we will read about each equipment in detail in our MOOC. Thank you.